DeMarini bats are made for the way you play, plain and simple. We've got a bat designed to work for you when it counts. Game time. With 22% stronger carbon fibers, the Paraflex composite barrel allows for even more precise weight distribution on the CF9 than ever before. We can put the weight closer to the handle for slappers, distribute it evenly along the barrel for contact hitters, or toward the end cap for power hitters. You should never have to settle for a bat designed for the masses. By building with this stronger composite, we can also use fewer materials. This makes for a lighter swinging bat with a Texas-sized sweet spot.
Okay, good afternoon everybody. Welcome back to Marist and the Doreen Hutchins Memorial Tournament being played out here. This game being played between the Waitakere Bears and the Western Magpies. So Bears will be batting first. So while we've got the opportunity, we'll run through the defensive lineup for the Magpies. So starting on the hill is number 11, Cheyenne Tarango. She'll be pitching to number 2, Sarah Edwards. Playing first base for them is number 19, Ashley Scott. Second base is 89, Lisa Muldren. Third base being played by number 12, Stephanie Terexia. Shortstop for them today is number 8, the ever experienced Kaleo Eldridge. Left field being played by number 7, Tegan Irving. Centre field is number 16, Kingsley Avery. And rounding out their starting 9 is number 23, Renee Booth in right field. On the bench for them today, number 13, Cheyenne Young, and number 10 actually, Linda Booth. So first off for the Bears today will be number 7, Aisha Hooper. And on deck following her will be number 34, Booking Timu. So chat between the coaches and the Blues has been completed. Warm-up pitches are down and sorted. And it looks like we are ready to rock and roll with the start of this match. Once again by Waitakere Bears and the Magpies. As always, big thanks to our sponsors, Hollywood Fish Farm. Without them, none of this would be possible. They do a full online service, so please shoot across to their page, have a look, give them a like, and if there's anything you do need, don't hesitate to get in touch with Drew. So first one came down was called strike, just clipping the outside edge of that plate. Second one down, driven hard by Hooper, but fouled off on the third base line. So 0-2 on her. Punched hard down, just ricocheted off her leg. Bit of a wake-up call, but no damage done. So count remains 0-2. Down in the dirt, it was actually ricocheted off the plate and hit the top net. So it moves it through 1-2. High and inside, evens it up, 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, pass ball. Hooper will head off running. And made it in time, so it was a nice bit of footwork there by Hooper. There's not a big area in behind the plate here, so catcher doesn't have to do a hell of a lot if they do get a pass ball. So, drop third strike, Hooper on 1. That'll bring into the box 34, Brooklyn Timu, with number 25, Karina Hale on deck next. So just taking a second to check where the front and back of the box is. Not a lot of ground marking out here. So here we go. So curving out, just clipping the outside edge of that plate. Called strike. Bunt laid down by Timu. It was a beautiful sacrifice bunt, just absolutely died in the dirt. Timu headed down, they elected to take her. So Hooper will go through safe at 2. And Timu can head back to the dugout with the job done. In the box, number 25, Karina Hale. Curve, couldn't clip the outside edge that time. So Hale will be followed by 69, Kyla Bromhead, who is on deck. And that one came straight off the top of the bat and back into the cage with a fair amount of force. Evens it up, 1-1. I'll try to pull out, the hands are committed and just ricocheting off the bat for a second foul. Pass ball again, Hooper will advance to 3. So Bears in striking distance now. 2-2 the count on Hale. And as they say, bat on ball will do it. Here comes the pitch. So Tarango getting this ball through with some absolute top velocity. It's coming down fast. But inside on that one. Stacked up now, 3-2. And high on Hale, so she'll head on down the first. Nukunuku will call time, he'll bring the DR out to run for Hale, so number 11, Courtney Walker, will come in to run. The Bears now with runners 1 and 3 in the corners. And coming into the box, ever experienced, number 69, Kyla Bromhead. Line was nice, but just a bit low. Just shaving that inside edge for a called. Evens it up, 1-1 the count. Crushed hard by Bromhead, but there's a sky hook, so it came off the net, called foul. Moves it through to 1 and 2. Driven hard down. Relatively unseen error there. Eldridge fumbling the ball. It's short. She's only about 3 feet from the base, but couldn't get it in time. Result of that, Walker will advance to 2. Slid in there with a beautiful pop-up slide. Bromhead will go to first, and it's doing so will bring in the RBI of Ayesha Hooper. So the Bears moving 1 up in this one. Brings up into the box, number 1, Michelle Fletcher. Playing the outside edge. bat fell. We'll head down to the dirt. Just ricocheted back into the mask of the Rebecca the Blue. So no damage done to any bodies. And away we go. Pop down. Again, just another error there from Magpies. They're going to call time and have a bit of a chat here just to try and settle it down. So Eldridge had the flick to 3. They couldn't hold on to the ball. Again, Walker stealing in there. Well, not stealing, she advanced in there. Bomb hit to 2. Fletcher will go safe at 1. So stacked up now for the Bears. Just the one out so far. That'll bring up number 9, Rebecca Bromhead. Tarango favouring that outside edge. And a beautiful drive, hard driven ball to second base. They elected to take the lead runner, couldn't get it there in time. So Walker will come steaming on home, bringing in the second run for the Bears. Bromhead goes safe. So again, Bears here we go, stacked up bags.
Right.
In the box currently, number 17, Taylor Maxwell. Again, another one down from Tarango, just playing that outside edge. Gotta say, the velocity of this thing's coming down, and I'm actually quite glad I'm not standing in that box myself. So one each side, couldn't get at that one. Evens it up, 1-1 the count. Popped over the head of 2, so that's dropped into triangle of death behind 1. Two will drop back and pick it up, walk it back in. They don't want to risk another one. Kyla Bromhead coming home on that one. So Bears with another one in there. 3-0 up. Fantastic start by them getting these bats fired early. Brings up the Oppo. Number 6, Tegan Bromhead. Inside edge that time. Got it chasing the rise. So 1 and 2 the count on Tegan. Pop down. Straight back to the pitcher, and they'll play back to the catcher to take that lead runner for the 4th out. Brings up number 2, Kayla Clark. Got a hard piece of it, but again just driven up into that net. Absolutely crushed that down the third base line. With the prevailing wind just giving it that little bit of a nudge, and it dropped over that line by about 2 centimetres, minuscule. Nevertheless, foul called, so they'll head on back to their respective bases. come back and have another shot.
It's a long way.
Pardon me. Punched hard, fouled up again. Going after it, cannot deny the aggression being showed by the Bears on the end of these bats today. So that one just skimming off, fouling back. No change to the count. And got it with a change up, and just a little flick hit where third came across to successfully take that catch and retire the Bears side. Not before they managed to bring 3 in on that one. We'll be back in a minute going into the bottom of the second. Bottom of the first. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, welcome back to Simpson Reserve. Bears versus Marist in this one, the 4:30 game out on Diamond 2. So we're just going into the bottom of the first here. Bears started off with a crushing effort at bat, bringing 3 runs in. Unfortunately couldn't execute to bring the final. They had bags loaded and just couldn't bank those ones away. It would have been a really interesting scenario if they'd actually managed to hit one of those through the slots. Nevertheless, Magpies got it done by catching Kata Clark out by third base for the third out inside away. Defensive lineup for the Bears on this game. So on the hill is Karina Hale, number 25. She's pitching to Kyla Bromhead. Haven't seen her a lot behind the plate this season. She's been doing a lot of outfield work, but Kyla back in behind the plate. Current White Sox member, couldn't ask for better hands there. First base, number 1, Michelle Fletcher. Second base being played by number 7, Aisha Hooper. Third base, number 34, Brooklyn Timu. Number 5, Michaela Cross is playing shortstop. Out in left field is number 9, Rebecca Bromhead. Kata Clark, ever experienced outfielder, playing centre field. Number 2 is her jersey. And out in right field is number 17, ending up the starting lineup for the Bears, which is Taylor Maxwell. So first batter up was Kingsley Avery. She absolutely drove one straight between first and second for a single for the first. Cleo Eldridge. We popped, just trying to pop it over the head of short, but Bears were not going to be conned with that one, and they had Rebecca Bromhead come in very quickly taking that catch. So currently in the box for them, number 12, Stephanie Teixeira. The Bears played a slide move there where they slid majority of their field to the right side, put down an inside pitch. One of the bigger hitters for the team, Stephanie Teixeira, she crushed it out towards the fence But with that slide put in play, Kayla Clark literally jumped about 10 feet off the ground and hooked that one out of the sky for the second out for the Magpies. That'll bring up if I'm not mistaken, it'll bring up the pitcher, number 11, Cheyenne Tarango. Down from Hales, just playing that inside edge for a called strike. So just again, just struggling with where the batting boxes are. Got it sorted now. So going for the throw down there, unsuccessful, actually overshot, heading straight out to centre field where Kayla Clark is waiting for the throw back in. Nevertheless, Kingsley Avery managing to round two, get up and tear off to three. So Magpies now with a runner in scoring distance. Durango getting a hard piece, but just fouling off on the top of the net. So evened up here, 2-2 the count. Hale throwing the change up down, just skimming off the end of Tarango's bat. It'll go foul. Attempted with the rise thrown by Hale. Stacks it up now, 3-2. Fouling off down one. Here we go. Hit hard and high. Clark coming in and settling nicely under that one, taking the catch and retiring the side with no reward for their effort at bat. We'll be back getting into the top of the second. Bears leading this one 3-0. Okay, welcome back to Marist and the, pardon me, Doreen Hutchins Memorial out here. Been an absolute beautiful day. I know they had a wee bit of rain through this morning, but once that cloud cleared, she has just been bright sun. The light breeze just keeping the temperature relatively under control. And some fantastic softball being played. So Bears managed to cycle through their starting lineup, so we are back to the top of the order with number 7, Aisha Hooper. They had a pretty good start. I mean, they had 5 actual hits out of their 9 in the first. 5 hits, a walk and a drop third strike where the run was successful. And they're going to be pretty happy with that start. Out of that, capitalising, bringing in 3 runs. High and outside, good hold by Hooper. 1-2 to count on Hooper. Tried the change up. The pitch was beautiful actually, just floating just out on the outside edge. Didn't quite clip the plate. Evens it up 2-2. And drove one down the outside edge of the plate that time. It'll be interesting to actually get a gun and see the speed of this thing because it's coming down with some serious pace. So 1 out for the Bears. Hooper will head back in. She'll be replaced by number 34, Brooklyn Timu. Swung and fell back by Timu. No balls, 2 strikes. So Tarango up on this side of the fight so far. Just curving that to the outside edge. Timu reaching, just clipping it. Down Timu driving hard but just sky hooking onto the net. She'll reset, go again. And pop down back to Tarango, who will pretty much run it across to first herself for the flick. Two down for the Bears. That'll bring up their power hitter, number 25, Korea Hale. Inside. So pitcher versus pitcher here. Tarango walked her on the first one. Again, there's that outside edge. It up, 1 on the count. And smashed by Hale, absolutely driven between 1 and 2 to give her an absolutely walkable safe hit to first. So looking at good call time, he'll bring in the DR, so Walker will come into first to run for Hale. Bring up number 69. Pardon me, 69, Kyla Bromhead. Again, another one that drove a beautiful hit in that first. Presented, it's called strike. It's a nice jump from Walker, but wasn't keen to challenge the catcher on the throwdown on that occasion. So Walker diving back into first, throw down, there's a bit of a howler, went straight out to a right field, but they recovered it in time. So they held Walker at first. Punched hard by Bromhead, but the right field will settle in under that one, and Renee Booth will comfortably take that catch, ending the bat for Bromhead and for the Bears. We'll be back heading into the bottom of the second. Bears still leading this one 3-0.
Bats are made for the way you play, plain and simple. We've got a bat designed to work for you when it counts. Game time. With 22% stronger carbon fibers, the Paraflex composite barrel allows for even more precise weight distribution on the CF9 than ever before. We can put the weight closer to the handle for slappers, distribute it evenly along the barrel for contact hitters, or toward the end cap for power hitters. You should never have to settle for a bat designed for the masses. By building with this stronger composite, we can also use fewer materials. This makes for a lighter swinging bat with a Texas-sized sweet spot.
Okay, welcome back. Bottom of the second here at Marist. Here's leading this one 3-0. Currently in the box for Magpies, number 89, Lisa Muldren. Hale throwing the inside edge, getting the called strike. So evens it up, 1-1 the count. Nice line from Hale, just a bit low. Moves it through to 2-1. Pitch down, and pardon me, Maldron swung way early on it, hooked it out over the first base fence into the trees. So it evens it up now, 2-2. Driven down to Hooper at 2. And she got the throw there in the nick of time to take that ground out for the first out. Just a bit. Kyla Bromhead there, the catcher, will pretty much chase the runner right up the line, just making sure the cover was there. So Bears are showing their intentions here. They're here to play ball, and they're going to be aggressive about it. Bring up number 2, Sarah Edwards. Ball outside. Unbelievably strong pairing of Hale and Bromhead for the battery. Played together a lot of years. Pretty much just about read what each other's thinking. Got a piece, hooked out left, but sister Rebecca Bromhead sliding in comfortably from the left field to take that catch, and the second out for the Magpies. I'll bring up first baseman for the Magpies, number 19, Ashley Scott. popped up. Hooper will slide across. Again, taking that catch and giving another 3 up, 3 down for the Magpies, retiring the side. Bears having a fantastic start to this game. So we'll be back going into the top of the third. Bears still leading this one, 3 runs to 0.
Big thing for Easton Fast Pitch has arrived. The Ghost has revolutionary double barrel technology with 2 full-length barrels constructed together that essentially eliminates all vibration. The collision between the outer and inner barrel creates an explosive sound unlike anything you've heard before. The softer outer barrel has the lowest compression in the game for maximum performance right out of the wrapper. The Ghost. Are you ready to make the switch?
Okay, welcome back. Going into the top of the third here. There's still 3-0 up in this one. In the box for them, number 1, Michelle Fletcher. Again, another crushing pitch, but couldn't take the inside edge that time, so ball called. Fletcher grabbing a piece of that, just fouling off the net. So 2-1 the count. Again, getting a lot of curve on this pitch, and it's just shaving that inside edge. Patience shown by Fletcher, not chasing the rise and giving the 4th ball. So she'll head on down to 1. Nukunuku will call for the DR, so Courtney Walker will come out to run. And that'll bring up number 9, Rebecca Bromley. So hit back to the pitcher. She'll turn throw to Eldridge at 2. I'll take the lead runner for the first out. And Bromhead will go safe at 1. Brings in number 17, Taylor Maxwell. Outside for a ball. Again, driven back to the picture. Almost a replay of the last one. So position 1 to position 6. I'll take the force out at 2. Just chopping down that lead runner again. Maxwell will go safe at 1. That'll bring in number 6, Tegan Bromhead. And driven straight to second field for the comfortable throw to 1, taking Bromhead, and the third out for the Bears. We'll be back heading into the bottom of the third. Bears still leading this one 3-0. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the, bottom of the third. Currently in the box for Magpies, number 7, Tegan Irving. She drove that straight to Timur at third. Throw is comfortably shot across to Tegan Bromhead at first for the first out. And then bring up number 23, Renee Booth. So shaving the outside edge by Hale, called strike. Switching sides this time, clipping the inside edge. 2 called strikes. Just missed. Framed nicely by Bromhead, but couldn't convince Rebecca. And a wee pop hit straight to Michaela Cross in short. Interesting move there where the Bears had literally pulled all their infield in just to pretty much circle up the batter and just squeeze them psychologically. Job done though, they got the catch. That'll take us back to the top of the order for the Bears with top of the order for the Magpies. Number 16, Kingsley Avery. And I think the reflex catch there from Hale probably just about saved her life. Driven with huge force straight back at her, where she literally threw the glove in front of her face and took that catch. Job done though, 3 out and side away. We'll be back going into the top of the fourth. Bears still leading this one, 3-0. Okay, welcome back. Top of the fourth here out at Marist. Bears vs Magpies in the Doreen Hutchins Memorial. In the box, number 2, Kayla Clark. Beautiful bunt laid down, but dead ball called. Absolutely fantastic bunt by Clark, but dead ball called. Just a wee touch of it while it was still inside the box. Plenty of speed, but couldn't catch that outside edge that time. Evens it up, 1-1. Popped hard by Clark, but pretty much skyhook. Eldridge will drop back in short to take that catch, and that'll bring up the first out for the Bears. So it'll take us back to the top of the order for the Bears, and in the box, number 7, Aisha Hooper. Bit of a mixed one this one. She had a drop third strike and took off and managed to get to first. Her first bat. Got Kay with one of those absolutely ferocious pitches coming down the inside edge on her second. So third time lucky, here we go. Nice hold, didn't chase the rise. Down in the dirt on the inside. Nice work by Sarah Edwards. Hooking that, could have quite easily been a pass ball. Again, change up, just spinning off the end of the bat, straight back to the pitcher. Ground out registered, so 2 down for the Bears. So Nukunuku's just going to make a quick change. Alright, so Nukunuku making an offensive change. So number 13, Blue Quinn, will come in to bat. This one down from Tarango, ball outside. And Quinn driving it down with, pardon me, Ashley Scott just managing to trap it. Nearly lost it, managed to recover. So she'll take the force out at 1, retiring the Bears with no change to the score. We'll be back heading into the bottom of the fourth. Bears still leading this one 3-0. Okay, welcome back. We are in the bottom of the fourth. They're sitting 3-0 up. But as we have known by many a game, Magpies will not lay down. They will come out fighting. So first up for them in this at-bat is number 8, Kaleo Eldridge. Shaving the outside edge of that plate. Strike called. Eldridge not happy. You're not going to change the Blues' mind. Pops down. Almost a rolling bunt there, so Tegan not able to grab it and recover back to the plate in time. Eldridge will go safe at 1.
Good job, Tegan!
That'll bring up number 12, Stephanie Tixeria. No doubt, Hale will come forward. So a nice bit of work done by Hale there. It'll be registered as a sack bunt. One throw to Tegan at 1. So they'll take the batter. Eldridge will advance to 2. So Magpies in scoring distance here. That'll bring up number 11, Cheyenne Tarango. Got a piece and absolutely crushed it. Swung just a wee bit early though and just drove that into the trees down the third base line. So message sent, you give this lady something to hit, she's going to hit it. Just trying to clip that outside edge, it's not quite, evens it up, 1-1.
Come on, come on!
Down the centre for a call. Just rattled at the same time when you see it. What a beautiful display of running, not often seen by Hale, screaming across to first, while Tegan Bromhead shot across to field that in the second base slot. So 2 down for Magpies. Eldridge still advancing through to 3 in striking distance. So in the box, 89, Lisa Maldron, not happy with herself on that swing. Shaving the outside edge of their plate. Called strike. So 0-2 to count here. Magpies on the back foot. Hale thought she had it. Must have been by millimetres.
One ball.
So 1 and 2 to count here. Eldridge at 3. Bears just needing the batter. Hit high and deep. Maxwell will go back for it. Couldn't put it in the glove, so Eldridge will walk home. And Bears will play the cut throws, but nevertheless, Lisa Muldrin delivering the goods there with a driver right out to right field, giving her a stand-up triple and bringing in the RBI of Eldridge. So coming in for the Magpies, number 2, Sarah Edwards.
Come on, Sarah, come on.
On the outside edge. Called strike. Beautiful pitch by Hale.
Come on, Sarah, come on.
Just rising a bit high. Evens it up, 1-1 the count. Giving up the centre, just ricocheting off that very loose bit of dirt by 2. So she'll go through safe at 1. It was a guaranteed safe hit all day long. And in doing so, she'll also bring in the RBI of Muldrin. Time called by Bears. Looking to cool head on out, have a chat, just settle them down. But as we always knew, Magpies were never going to give this one up. They're coming back into the game now. Bears still leading 3-2. We'll be back in a second with some more. Okay. Conference is over. So we're ready to rock and roll. So in the box for the Magpies, number 19, Ashley Scott. Pop down, Timur safely put that one in the glove. Get the throw through to Tegan at 1 for the 3rd out and shutting down the Magpies. But not before they managed to do the damage. Brought in a couple. Nice close ball game here. Bears still leading 3-2. We're back in a second with some more. Okay, welcome back. Here we go. Don't get closer than this. Bears leading by 1. We head into the top of the 5th. First up, number 25, Doreen Hale. Swinging a foul on her first.
Come on, Magpies, come on.
outside. Evens it up, 1-1. Nice hold from Hale on the rise. Hale read the change up beautifully, but just missed on the swing. So where it could have been a crushing delivery, it turned into a skim off the bat into the net. So 1 and 2 to count on Hale. Just grabbing the end of that bat, fouling off again. Frustrated with the south. Just driving that one down 3 on the change up. So 2 and 2 the count. Delivered it once, you got a piece. Spirits of Hale, not a lot of phases there, so she'll just reset, have another go.
Good job.
Got her chasing the outside for a swinging third. So 1 down for the Bears, and that'll bring up number 69, Kyler Bromhead. Driven hard into the dirt. And ricocheted off the front of that mat, I think, and popped over the head of the pitcher. Eldridge came forward, rapidly collecting that ball with the throw. Was not going to get there in time. And as a result, Bromhead will go safe at 1. Call time, just reset, take off the leg straps, ditch the protective gear, just get the running a bit faster. And backing her up into the box now, number 1, Michelle Fletcher. A curving ball on the outside. Shave the outside edge for that one. Evens it up 1 and 1. Change up thrown, Fletcher pulling out. Thought it was going to drop outside, but just clipping that inside edge. 1 and 2 to count on her. Pop down back to Tarango on the mound to throw through to first for the second out for the Bears. Job done though. We'll call it a sack because doing so Kyler Bromhead has advanced to 2 and is in scoring distance. That was ugly. That was a beautiful change up that literally just went dropped over the plate like a slow pitch. Strike call. So down to third, but they elected to take it with 1 foot out of the line. It'll be called foul. Showing off the plate. The ball will go past. Kyler Bromhead will advance to 3.
move. 2 strikes.
And driven back to the pitcher for the throw to 1 for the third out and ending the Bears bat. No change to the score. Bears still leading this one 3-2. We'll be back heading into the bottom of the 5th. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a second. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the 5th here. Bears leading 3-2. In the box, number 7, Tegan Irving for the Magpies. Just on the outside edge for a called strike. What can only be described as an outstanding diving catch by the left fielder, Rebecca Bromhead. She will take the scalp of Irving. Without that catch, that would have absolutely gone to the fence, probably delivering at a bare minimum a stand-up double. Beautiful catch to take the first out for the Magpies. It'll bring up number 23, Renee Booth. Fouling off on her first. So Bears squeezing her on the last play. They're squeezing her again this time. Cross taking the catch short on their last at bat. Just playing the inside. Evens it up, 1-on-1 the count. Driven down, fouled back. 1 and 2. So outfields come in, infields come in even further. They're squeezing hard on this. Just on the outside, couldn't quite clip the plate. Evened up, 2 and 2. So, dead ball called. They've called batting out of the box. They've called her out. So she's step back rather than stepping forward on that hit. Step out of the box when she hit the ball. Automatic out. That'll take them back to the top of the order. So getting fired up here. She's not careful. Blue will retaliate.
Hi.
They're not happy with the call, but nevertheless, they are not going to change their mind in the process. Good to see the blue holding the ground. Nothing more than a change of decision. So decision made, decision held, and away we go again. Well, we were about to, but Nukunuku about to make a change in that process. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a second. So just one change being made by Nukunuku. He'll bring number 1 Michelle Fletcher into pitch. Hale head in for a rest. And driven down to Bromhead at first. Comfortably fielded for the forced out and the side away for the Magpies. Job done in bringing in Fletcher. We'll be back heading into the top of the 6th. Maybe. That'll be time dependent, but looks like they are taking the field. So we'll be back going into the top of the 6th. Bears leading this one 3-2. Okay, here we go. Top of the 6th. 3-2 ball game here. Bears up by 1. In the box for them, number 17, Taylor Maxwell. Devastating change-up being thrown by Durango. Just dropping in over that. You leave it, it's going to be called. Driven down to 3. The throw will be there in time and will claim the scalp of Maxwell, heading down to 1. 1 down for the Bears. Look at if you're just calling time. Making another change.
6 out, mate.
So Tegan Bromhead will be pulled from the offensive lineup and will be replaced with number 18, Maya Lupton. Seats changed, adjustments made. Here we go. Down the centre for a first one. Again, there's that change up. Just fouling off down 3. Just skimming that bat. I think it actually did 2 or 3 bounces on the home plate before it ricocheted backwards for a foul. Again, driven down to 3. Replay of the last one. Throws through to 1 successful. 2 down for the Bears. Box for the Bears, number 2, Kayla Clark. First one down for a called strike. Swung just a wee bit early, driven down 3rd for a foul. Curve to the outside, couldn't clip the plate though. 1 and 2. Again, almost a repeat play. Change up thrown, down to 3, 3 to 1 for the ground out and side away. We'll be back heading into the bottom of the 6th. Bears still leading this one 3-1. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the 6th. First up for Magpies. Number 8, Kaleo Eldridge. Ball low. And an outside for the 4th. So Eldridge will head on down to 1. Driven hard, but it'll go foul down 1. In the box for them is at number 12, Stephanie Texeria. Again, driven hard but fouled out over first. We'll leave you with this coverage just while we try and adjust this camera at one. We'll leave the sound on, but no commentary for the time being. Okay, 1 and 2 to count on Victoria. Swung and fell back. And hit through to Hooper at 2. The throw will be good and Texera will not get through in time. So 2 down for, pardon me, 2 down for Magpies. We'll be back in a sec. Okay, so just the correction there where I thought Eldridge had actually picked up the 4th ball and was heading down to 1. It was actually the 3rd called strike, so she was out. Texera just rounding out the play from 2nd to 1st. There's 2 down for Magpies. Durango, the pitcher. Just outside. And again, as they're crushing that ball, but the swing was early, and drove it into the trees again. Down in the dirt, but blocked by Bromheads. Two balls, 1 strike. Wide frame line, strike ball. Evens it up, 2 and 2.
Good shot. 2 and 2. Good job. Hit a hard one.
Getting a Magpies, hitting the net on top. Big, high, deep. Bromhead in left field coming around under it, and she will take that catch for the third out. If I'm not mistaken, that will be the hour 20, so no need for the 7th innings. Bears will take this one, 3-2. We'll be back tomorrow with some more fantastic softball being played out at Simpson Reserve. Congratulations to the Bears, a 3-2 win over the Magpies. Until then, everyone be safe. We'll see you next time.